Good morning, Java. Didn't realize my camera was messed up this morning. Looks like we had a nice little bear flag set up here, with along with a nice little fair value gap put in there too. A short, I'm sorry. Couple little. This one looked a lot better. Actually, that one's probably a little better than this one. You know, if I understand it's hindsight. I don't think we really have any real news today that's going to affect the market. I want to say we have Nvidia earnings today at their close, because crude oil doesn't really affect the futures market. Man. All right. That's about the only thing that really happened. We do have a few little like Fed speakers here and there. I almost considered taking this fair value gap trade earlier, but man, it was so close to opening. I didn't want to get trapped in that thing. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to close that. We wanted to check and see if we have earnings this evening. Wow, man, this thing's just booming off. Man, we already sold like 40 points since last I thought about that trade. Woo, are the Bears going to be selling today? Good morning, Savage. Yesterday was all bulls. So we do have Nvidia numbers today. I'm assuming those will probably be at their close. So that means we'll probably be streaming longer today, just because, you know, it's high volatility. It's always kind of fun to watch. All right, let's take a look at Manzini levels this morning and see what he says. All right, so today is Tuesday, right? Tuesday? Yeah. All right. So supports this morning is going to be that 28.30. So that's kind of what we're looking to see is going to hold up for the ES this morning if we start pulling pretty far back. So we're already almost to that level. Make these red real quick. This way. All right. Then 22, 14. I got to take some of these red off because those were levels that were support levels a few weeks ago. I guess we're just going to continue with 30. I want to say there's a buy area if we surpass that 59.22. So for possible best long is you're looking for a 59.22 test, then recovery. So what he's saying, like, let's say we get down to 59.22. We're looking for 59.22 to fail, like maybe 4 or 5 points, then recover. Then you can look for longs back above this 59.22. And you can kind of look and see where you're at on the ES and not on the ES, where you're at on the NASDAQ. And, you know, maybe you can find an entry to continue the long. So. So if we can get a pullback around this area, then this fine support will look for longs. If the 59.28 fails, the next level down would be your 59.22. We're looking for a light fail of that, then possible long. So that's kind of the plan with the ES this morning. And right now, both markets are kind of on the same pattern. You both are really good, both good trend. So, you know, you have the 200, you have your 50, your 20 and 9 all going in the same direction. Usually it's pretty choppy whenever these two markets are off. Good morning, Andy. But if you got the ES and NASDAQ kind of on the same projective, like either moving down or up, it definitely, to me, it makes my entries easier. I mean, dude, we gotta. I mean, we're making a good looking little bear flag here. It's just getting, it just depends if you're willing to risk that at opening. I mean, look at this. It looks good. Man. And we're backing into a fair value gap. So, good looking bear flag. The only thing I hate about it is it's at opening. We got a fair value gap for some kind of support. We cleared out this fair value gap. We hit the 21 EMA. Maybe we will take this on the funded account. I mean, not funded account, but eval. Man, trust me. Wow. That was a 20-point banger off of that bear flag, guys. But I just couldn't do it. Being open. Couldn't do it. Oh my God. You took a Java? I struggle. I can't take trades that open. Also, man, hey, you got the boys to take it. I don't. I mean, it's a good looking setup. I mean, but like I said, I hate taking trades that open. Yeah, that was a nice 10, 20-point move there. That's the kind of setup I want like at 10 o'clock. Get the nice little bear flag at about 9:45, 10 o'clock. All right, well, we'll take this stuff off here. We won't even look at it. So because of Nvidia today, I'm not really sure what the market's going to be like. I'm not sure because I know Nvidia really affects the NQ a lot or all markets. So I don't really know what we're going to get today. Man, I would really like taking that breakout on my funded account and just be done with my funded right now. All right, so all we can do is watch. So now you guys can, like, this is what we're looking for right here. We're looking for some move down, and we're looking for a nice pullback into like the 21 EMA with about 4 or 5 candles. Make a good looking bear flag if we're looking for shorts. The ES looks like it's holding on. The ES is not. I thought the ES was pushing down also, but the ES kind of got stopped at the 32s. I'm thinking that I didn't really look and see where the low. All right, here comes that 30. Okay, so we're way past the low here. We got this leg here at the 710s. So I would think maybe we run in some support here. Maybe we get that V shape because we are at a major support level for the ES, which is at 28 to 30. So we could possibly look for a bounce in this area. We just got to wait and see what's going to happen at this 28.30 level here. And here's our 5-minute candle. The 5-minute breakout's kind of a thing too, where you can look for a retest of the 5 minutes. All right, so the 38 just broke. I mean, 38. The 28 just broke. So now we're going to see if we can reclaim this 28 to 30. So if we lose 28, 22 should be a target. All right. Here comes the 22. So we tried to recover the 28, couldn't recover the 28. So like I said, 22 is your next target. This is the Bulls line in the sand here. If the Bulls cannot recover this 22, it's going to be looking for shorts today. Now be careful here because this could be a failed breakout on this 59.22 here. What I'm hoping here, like if we do lose the 22, maybe we can kind of get a bear flag back into the 22. All right, retesting the 22, guys. Here we go. Let's see what's going to happen. Wow, couldn't. Nope, we lost it. Man. I was tempted to hit it there. I was very tempted. Whew, I just couldn't do it. Man, I wanted to, but I was just like, is it going to fake me out? Because I get faked out so many times trying to take trades off of those levels. The smart play is to wait for a flag setup, guys. We need at least 3 candles, 2-3 candles as far as our pullback, or even a nice bear flag pullback to look for long. A short. I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep getting those reversed. For short. Man, is NVIDIA just selling off this morning? So is NVIDIA just going to dump until the earnings? I so wish I had the nerves to take that first breakout this morning. All right, so we got a nice little fair value gap there. I like to see us pull back into the fair value gap. So now we just hit that pivot point. So let's see if we get a bounce here off the pivot. Anybody find an entry on this straight down, or are we just watching it? Man. That was a exact 100-point move from that bear flag. Any other day I would have took that, I would have been chopped up. Man. The pivot is like, nope. Pass go. Come on. Uh-oh. Man, I was kind of looking for longs today. We got to get that 30 or 40 point pullback, guys, to even consider a trade. Come on, let's keep the flag going, baby. Come on. We want to keep it. We wanted to pull back into the 80s here. We need a better looking pullback than this. This is. Man, this is. Come on, let's get a better looking flag than this. Goodness. It might not even offer us a flag. It might just be a straight consolidation box or Tom Sabo box. All right, good deal. I'm glad it didn't continue lower. We want to see a pullback. We also have the 15-minute here also. So yeah, that's what we want to see is just follow straight up all the way to the 20. We want to see that 20 pullback. Wow, we just retested the 22. Just noticed that too. Just waiting to see what's going to happen at this 22 here. It's hard to do anything around that pivot, guys. Right now, the Bears are still in control as long as 59.22 holds. All right, we're in the macro time. The only thing that worries me about these shorts is we're around the pivot on both charts. You're at a pivot level at the ES2. Man. We also got that 15-minute breakout possibility too here at the 36s. So kind of a lot going on in this area here. Man, that thing just wick past it. This is the kind of stuff you can just get trapped in. Man, that 12 has been a wall right there at the pivot too. Or the 59.13 on the ES here. See, I wonder if we're going to push back up to retest the 22 again. Besides this big sell-off, I mean, it's just been straight consolidating across. So we just kind of have to just wait and see what's going to happen. We're kind of waiting to see what's going to happen with this 22 level here, because that's where we keep drawing back to it. And that's the bear bull line on the ES. What's up, Marcus? How are you doing today? What's up, Charles? The only move that was available this morning that, as far as my setup goes, it was at opening, and I didn't take it because we were going into the opening, so I had to just sit there and watch it. Yeah, it would have been, I think This was the best looking setup so far this morning, but like I said, it was so close to opening that it was hard for me to jump in. I think Java said he jumped in on it. I don't know if it's going to end up being choppy today because it's NVIDIA numbers. Besides this one really good initial move this morning. Well, let's see if we get through this pivot. I may take a little stab at it. Yeah. Below the pivot here. Definitely high risk being this low down. So either we're going to get some fast sell off or it's just going to be more grinding. We're going to gamble a little bit on this one. Because right now we're still stuck at the pivot. If we don't lose the pivot, it's just going to be a... And also the 15 minutes. So if we don't lose the... You got two things going against you here. You got the 15 minute and the pivot. Yeah. All right, we're going to take some risk off this just because how it's, I don't know. It's an eval, so we're just going to risk it. We're just going to risk it. It's an eval. I don't want to risk more than $100, so. So if we can't lose the 15 minutes, it's probably going to come back and stop us out. So that's kind of what we're anticipating for anybody that plays these 15-minute opening ranges. Trying to put a line here at the 15 minutes. All right, I'm going to go to break even if we get below. Dang it. We still struggling. I was hoping we could maybe print below 30 here. It just will not move. Come on. All right, we're going to go to break even here. Just in case it reverses on us. We're up 10 points. And if we get to 15 points, we'll take 10. All right, we took 10. We're looking for the full 20. Like I said, I mean, this trade was definitely a gamble, just going into just the way that the market's acting. So we locked in 10 points if it comes back. All right, there's your 20 points. That one had me a little nervous. Not going to lie, I didn't have like complete confidence in that one because I don't know. Those pivot trades can be kind of iffy sometimes. Oh, wow. You're looking for 58. I need to get some of that, Marcus, on my fundeds. Now, if we make a bear flag here, make a good looking bear flag, I will probably shut this down and try to re-enter on a funded account. Because this is just an eval here, guys. Like right now, okay, so it's going to stop us out. We didn't, looks like we're not going to get our runner here. All right. So we ended up with 146 on that move there. So, I mean, I guess that was kind of like the retest of the 15 minutes. I mean, we pulled back and retested, found support at the 15-minute candle. But it's already too far down to consider an entry. It was iffy on that one, Java. The pivots, those are to me kind of like a 50-50 type thing. You just got to make sure you don't risk a lot if you are going to take those. We've only really had one good setup this morning, and that was the one you took, Java. To me, that was the best looking setup so far this morning. I hate when you just got to sit here and just watch it go down and down without any really good pullback. So, I mean, the ES is just kind of flatlining across the 5908s. Because my next trade, I'm trying to find a funded trade. So I'm trying to be like a little bit more conservative on looking for the funded. Yeah, that 15-minute opening range paid this morning, especially if you waited for the retest, Charles. I mean, it was a perfect retest. So you had the breakout, you won about 20 points, and the retest. Unfortunately, my stop loss got hit, so I wasn't able to stay in it. But it did wick above it, but it pulled back, found support, then sold off, 40? Already, 35, 60 points since the 15-minute range. Did you take the 15 minutes? I missed it because I was still in the trade. Man. Nice. Nice on the 15 minutes there. I like the 15 minutes, especially if we don't get too much consolidation there. So for anybody that does not like finding the fair value gaps or putting fair value gaps on your board, I have a free indicator that will do it for you. If you like to use the fair, the imbalance gaps. Nice, Java. I haven't had I want a funded account trade, but I wasn't unsure about that last trade, so we just did that on an eval. I just hope I don't get oh yeah, that's what I would be doing too. Once I get my one funded account trade, I do strictly eval only. Man, did we find the bottom finally? I mean, look how far we're away from all of our EMAs right now. Look at the 200. 200's like 200 points above us. That is insane. I mean, Java, too bad you couldn't stay in this thing from this morning from that first initial trade you got in. That would have been an insane, awesome funded account trade. 200 points. You're funded. Wow, this thing's just. It was actually a really good setup, Java. Like I said, the only thing that scared me from it, if that was like a 10 o'clock trade, I would have took that all day. But being a opening trade, that's the only thing that scared me from taking that. Sounds like we're having a Ponzi's Black Tuesday. We're not going to have the Black Monday. It's going to be Black Tuesday day. I think we're going to sell off all day because there's NVIDIA numbers coming this evening. And then I think we'll have like a huge reversal. This is where you can get FOMO really bad, and as soon as you jump in, that thing will just reverse on you. Unfortunately, this is just one of these times. If you're not in it, you just have to sit here and watch. Yeah, Marcus said that he was looking at the 508s way over 100 points a while ago. I just wish it offered me an entry, Marcus. Man. It's almost like, do we just buy the consolidation? It's almost every move down hasn't really been a pullback. It's been a consolidation. So move down, consolidate, sell off. Move down, consolidate, sell off. Like no flag or anything. And see, I'm not a big fan of trading when we're so far away from our EMAs. Anytime I get into a trade where I'm far away from the 9 and 21, it makes me super nervous. Man, the initial balance trade is going to be massive because it's going to be what 200 points for the 1 hour candle there. Man, we're still so far away from our EMAs. Goodness. This is super risky because we did not print outside the bear flag, guys. Damn it. Looks like it's going to get us. Yep. Okay, that was a one and done for that one. I'm going to wait for a print this time. I do a short stop loss where I'm only risking like 10 points. Man, that sucks. I got stopped out of this trade here when we're moving down. So I got into that last one just like a little bit too early. I should have waited for the print outside of the bear flag there. Did anybody take that bear flag breakout here? No. Yeah, I had my stop loss was just way too small for it, and it cost me $120. Ah, man. Nice. I know. This is how you get FOMO, guys. This is the FOMO. Retesting the pivot again. Still, just that 88-89 area was support last week. The 88 to 86. I mean, we bounced off that 88, so hopefully we continue higher. This is kind of like the reversal here. Got to get, if we're going to continue higher, we got to get through those 34s. Where could we go up to here? The bulls are looking to jump back in. Looks like we want to move back up. Son of a bee. That was that VIX at the 14% there. 9:30. It takes a minute for my charts to update since I changed. Sorry about that, guys. I changed the time frame so it kind of messes. Okay, there it goes. Oh my goodness. I mean, this 200 moving average is way on up here. Man, is this the reversal? I like to see us if we get above this 50 here. See if we stay above this 50. What's up, Ponzi? How are you doing today? Pretty crazy sell off this morning. Was hoping we'd get a runner. I don't know. Let's see if we can retest these levels here. I didn't know if we're going to be getting, because I mean, look how far our freaking 200 moving average is away. That thing is up there. Even this flag here, I'm not how much I'm convinced in it. Just the fact that just because our nines and 21 EMA is just right below it. Whew. I was thinking maybe we would get a push back up to this 50% mark. So that's kind of... Good morning, Outer. The only thing that makes me nervous is that freaking 90 right there. I don't want to get caught up in that 90 drama. All right. All right, we'll have to find another entry. Dude, come on. All right, there we go. I was about to say, it's like, goodness. That's the only thing I hate about that 90, guys. Got that 90 drama down there. Where am I fucking my mouse? May come back and stop us out here, but we're trying to keep as much profit as we can. I feel like we may have some kind of support here at the 615s. Usually, almost most of the time, you'll get 10 points off of that session mid level. I'm hoping this area holds here. Above the 16s, we'll go to 610s. So it's kind of holding up at this 50% pull. But this is your 50% pullback line, too, guys. Might have to have a pullback through the 20, which, like I said, we're going to keep as much profit as we can on this. All right. I want to see if this area still holds. We just went and went 3 micros this time, guys. We're risking what, 60 bucks? Oh well. We thought we could maybe try to get that long. That's why I said we just went in with a few more micros. All right, we're going to switch over to an eval here. All right, we're going to switch over to an eval, guys, now. So we are going to be trading a little bit more riskier. Here, we're just looking for this session mid here to hold up. I just noticed we're close to that freaking 15-minute opening range. So it's probably going to struggle to get above this level here if we do move higher. So 34 is right there, kind of max. Come on. So, guys, these trades right here are not going to be really setups. These are just me being super aggressive on a Bulanox eval. So, just so you know, They're not going to be like setups or like, the setups that we're looking for. It's still struggling to get above that level there. What's up, Ponzi? All right. You're just waiting for someone to go to prison. Oh my goodness, Ponzi. No one wants to go to prison. All right, no love for the runner, guys. No love for the runner. All right, let's see if we can get some kind of pullback. What it is, that was that 15 minutes. Remember how we put that line there? Man. There's that freaking 15 minutes here. Ooh. Let's. Just watching, waiting to see if we get through. That's another 15 minutes. Back, we kind of went through the 15 minutes, but didn't really print above it. I was looking for maybe a print above this level here. I'm looking forward to see if we can get a move up to the 70s here for the for that 200 moving average. I don't know. Some crypto over there. I doubt it. All right, so we're just still following that non-EMA up. We're kind of watching and waiting to see if we're going to recover this 15-minute opening range here. Dang. Ooh. So this would have been your 50% pullback level here still at the 16. So we are in premium. I would really like to see the 70 touch. That would be the, whatchamacallit, your 200. Then we could have maybe looked for a short off of that 200 moving average. I mean, it looks like we're trying to push through. So what we're doing is we're waiting to see what's going to happen with this level here, guys. Why do I keep losing my... Oh. He borrowed six. Man, that's a. How do you borrow $2 billion? That's insane. All right, so we're pulling all the way back down to your 50 moving average. Didn't really get that 200. That's kind of what we were looking for earlier. Oh. I don't know. I should have even considered that 50% mark down there as a possible short area. Ooh, that might have been a little liquidity grab there. Don't want to get trapped with that 15. Look at that sexy little hammer candle there for anybody that watched the hammer camera video. Just don't want to get trapped on the possible fake breakout here. Man, that thing rejected hard off of the 30s, guys. These are some ugly looking candles, man. They're like all wicks and no bodies. The only thing I hate about longs is I really hate taking longs is when we're below the 200. I would prefer to see shorts than I would longs. Definitely got a good looking bull flag, but man. Let's see if we print. The only thing is we're inside of a fair value gap here. Don't know if this is a just being patient, guys. Just being patient. Market structure shift. Got a lot of gaps down through here that's still available for us to fill out here. 70s possible. Not really a good entry because we didn't print outside of the whatchamacallit, the flag. So it may come back and get us here. We are taking a little bit more high risk trades just because we're in a 50%. A cheap eval. And that'll put us in the red if we get stopped out too. Damn. Did not want to see another green candle there. Damn it. All right, that one's probably looks like it's going to get us, guys. Guess we got to get through that level there if we're going to continue down. My mouse just keeps messing up, guys. Man, look at this thing's just ripping back up, guys. Oh, goodness. Wow, that thing just, it didn't respect the flag at all on that one, guys. Which it still may. I mean, it might just have to pull some liquidity on that. I mean, it's still following that trend line up a little bit. Oh my goodness. They don't have any new. This is gonna suck if this thing moves back down. That sucks because we done took the loss in that while ago. Man, it looks like it's just ready to sell off, doesn't it? Golly, my mouse has been horrible today, guys. May try a couple more micros right here. See if we can get down to the lows through here. This will be our last trade of the day if this one fails. Man. Just cannot get through that freaking 100 level. I knew better than that. I don't know why. I've been trying to fight against this 85 level. What it says, hit that like. Oh no, you're okay. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, you meant like the like and subscribe button. If we don't make it through this time, we may just go to break even. I was going to give it one more whirl to try to move down. I don't know if I need to charge this mouse. My mouse is being weird. Dude, that level has been a battle, guys. It's this indicator here, which is the W. I would have to look at it real quick. What is it called? The VWMA is what it's called. I don't know. How far do y'all think we could go back down? Marcus, do you think we could hit that 508 again? There's my one target we're looking for. I don't want it to come back and stop us out here. Come on. Well, I tried that move earlier. We just got in one one move too early. Just being patient. I'm just going to shoot for the 55. If we get 55, great. If not, we'll just take what we got at the 75. Damn. We would have hit our 55, but we were trying to see if we can get a couple more. Okay. Woo. Oh yeah, it's all good, Pine Tree. We've had a couple losses here and there today. I honestly feel like we have a lot more down. We could possibly get that target that Marcus had talked about from earlier, that 508, all the way back down to here. We have a big gap right there that we need to clear out. Uh-oh. Good target before the reverse. Oh yeah, she's doing fine. What it is, she had surgery last Sunday. Then they run the test after you have surgery to make sure you don't have blood clots. And I guess she was showing whatever high signs for blood clots, and so they had to do a kind of like a CAT scan of her chest and stuff just to make sure she didn't have no blood clots in her lungs or heart. Man, that sucks that we had to take a loss on that freaking other account. Uh, Sorry about that, guys. Anytime I change anything on my charts, these fair value gaps causes my charts to kind of freeze up. Thank you, Marcus. Take another trade on that account too. Guys, this next trade is just going to be a flip trade. I think I've already got all the days I need because it's past. So I'm just trying to keep Beulah Knox from canceling the trade for lack of activity. I'm not sure if they do that, but so I have like $200 worth of mess arounds of flipping. Did it go through? Yeah, there it goes. I don't know. Did my charts not moving? Not moving. I think my charts are still kind of froze up, guys. Yeah, I think they're frozen. Let me try disconnect again and see if that helps. I gotta say that's the only thing outer that I hate about having these fair value gaps on my board on my chart is anytime you do anything with your charts, it has to recalculate, and so it kind of messes them up a little bit. So you just have to kind of just sit here. I mean, it looks like it was forming another bear flag right here. What do you mean by platform markets? You mean the trading platform? Ninja Trader. Man. Man, come on. Sorry about this. Yeah, this thing's about 10 points off right here. There it goes. All right, guys, this is just going to be a flip trade. This is not really a trade. I'm just going to jump in, like buy and sell. So this is just a flip trade with one micro. So either we'll lose 15, 20 bucks or we'll make 15, 20 bucks. Because this count's already kind of passed. It's just an account that we have to submit for funding, and we just haven't submitted it yet. Because we already submitted another one, but we got to pay for it. All right. So that was my flip account. That's the one that we're already above the threshold of the 26,764. And I just don't want to submit it because I already submitted one for payout or for funded. And so I don't want to submit another. Oof. Yeah, that was a pretty insane rip off of those 50s. If we can create another bull flag, we'll look for maybe another long. The only thing I like this level, this session mid. The only thing I don't like is the fact that we're almost 30 points away from our moving averages. All right, so this is the level we got stalled out earlier around this 15-minute, the 15-minute closed candle. This is crazy that this is a 100-point move almost from here to here. This is just insane. Yeah, same here, Eric. I thought we would definitely push back down to the lower 500s. Now, we're going to get any kind of short off of the 15-minute or even this 200 moving average. I'm going to play the 200 moving average. Like I said, this could be a super risky trade here. But we're only risking 60 bucks. Oh, is our 200 going to fail us today? All right. The 200 failed us, guys. That took at least half of our freaking profit back off that count because we're back down to 62. All right, I push up to the VWAP. So the 15-minute did hold. All right, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a break and come back for power hour so we don't sit here and trade through the lunch hour. And we will be back. We're also going to probably be trading a little later this evening just because there's NVIDIA numbers this evening. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Well, yeah, that low. Thank you, Outer. I thought once we got that 200 moving average, we'd have a nice little pullback, but we wanted the VWAP first. Thank you, guys.